Hello everybody, you got Mark coming to you this evening on a Garage Guy channel. This is Friday night, January 31st, 2020. Hope everybody's had a good week, and I'll tell you what, this month of January has really flown by. Now, this is going to be a short little video of something I picked up earlier today at a local gun shop, Scotty's Guns and Nails in Chilhowie, Virginia. Guns and nails, you may ask. Well, it's a small little shop. Scotty has the front part of the shop. He's got a small gun shop, sells ammo and accessories, also some firearms. And the nails part, well, his wife does manicures in the back part. And I haven't heard any of the women that's been there before complain, so she must do a pretty good job of it. Anyhow, I picked up this Rock Island Armory M206 38 Special Revolver. And there's a lot of videos about this little guy on YouTube. So I thought I'd pick one up and give it a try myself. I gave $220 for it. Anyhow, there's a thing or two I really don't like about it, but I can use it, and it would be a good toolbox gun, tackle box gun, that kind of thing. As long as it works, hey, gets a few nicks and scars on it during the process, no biggie. This right here is, meant for that purpose. I mean, it's not fancy, it's not high dollar, and, well, it just can serve so many different purposes. Right here, we'll remove the revolver itself, which is pretty well soaked in grease, as is the spare plastic grip right here. And from feeling that thing, yeah, it's bigger than a wooden grip. So we look at this right here, there's the little warning signs right here, soaked in grease. Inspection certificate, soaked in grease, it's shiny. And spent shell casings. Yeah, you can tell the grease is soaked through that. We look right here. You do have a owner's manual. Let me get it out if I can. And believe me, you don't need glasses to read the print. You need magnifying glasses. Maybe a telephone's, telescope. It's a telephone. Good grief. I'm getting kind of tongue-tied here this evening. And also under the bottom, you do have the Rock Island padlock. Put that back in here. Now put the owner's manual back. All right, put this stuff over here, and we'll get the revolver out of the package right here. There it is, in all its greased up glory. Yeah. Parkerized finish, bladed front sight, notched back sight, and when I checked it out at the store, it is empty as we see, safety check. As I checked it out at the store, the front bladed sight is not tilted over to one side or the other. It's pretty straight. Got a pretty straight line of vision on this right here. This is old school. I like these wooden grips. Feel pretty comfortable. But, the one thing I was concerned about was this hammer right here. Look how long that thing sticks out. If you're shooting in single action, look right here where the end of the hammer is. Right here in the webbing between my thumb and forefinger. And to get a good purchase on it to where I want to shoot it, it would be right there. Now a person would say, well, you could take a Dremel and trim that down. I don't want to do that. And then other people would say, well, Mark, you could take the bigger spare grip and put on there, and you won't have that trouble. Maybe so. Anyhow, just a little bit of movement's all. Fairly tight, but just a little bit of wobble right there. Timing seems good on it. And the cylinder release, you pull back on it like that. Plunger seems to work good, no resistance or anything like that. This gun has not been fired other than the factory. I just brought it home a little while ago. Checked it out. Pretty much as you're seeing it right now, just covered in goo. Like I said, a tackle box gun, toolbox gun, you know, handy for a backup. I'm going to put a few rounds through it when the weather breaks. I'm just curious to see what this hammer right here, how it's going to do. Like I said, right there. See? Size comparison. TAR 605. Pretty much about the same size. Can't really tell from this angle. Get it around this way. Get a decent look at it. There you go. You know, you can judge it for yourself right here. Actually, the Taurus feels lighter. But then again, with this smaller grip and the way it is, it kind of feels front heavy. But, you know, that's something you get used to after a while. The Taurus does have a more natural point of aim to it, if you ask me. But like I said, I'm used to the Taurus, and I just brought this home right here. Now, I've had several co-workers. They have seen this revolver, and they have offered me what I paid for it. So if I go down here and put a few rounds through it, and this right here tends to be a problem with the length of the hammer right here, I have no problem with selling it for what I paid for it. But I haven't decided whether I'm going to do that yet or not until after I do fire a few rounds through it. But there's a lot of people in the past have said they've had timing problems with the cylinder here, had to send it back to Rock Island. They fixed it, and after they got it back, it was just fine. But as for this one, like I said, yet to be seen. All right. Rock Island Armory, M206 Chamberlain 38 Special. One of my favorite all-time rounds. I don't know. I'll have to do a follow-up video and let you know if it's a keeper or if I've got rid of it or maybe traded it for something. Who knows? Y'all have a nice night.